Hello everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart84. Now if you happen to catch my video, which I only think posted yesterday, where I featured my kumquat and picked the kumquats on, I mentioned that I was going to try and either do some candied kumquats or possibly make some kumquat marmalade. So what I decided to do is have a go at the latter, and I'm going to be 100% honest and say it was a little bit of a disaster, or an unmitigated disaster. I've not made jam or marmalades before, at least I might have helped my mother make jam many years ago, but I've certainly not had a go at making marmalade. But as I don't like eating the kumquats raw, I thought it was worth having a go. And what actually happened is, the first problem is I actually had the marmalade catch burn on the bottom of the saucepan a little bit. Now I think the problem is the quantity of kumquats. Obviously you probably saw the bowl I had a very small quantity of kumquats, and therefore instead of you doing what I call a full recipe in a proper jam making heavy based saucepan, I only had a small quantity of kumquats to use, so I had to reduce the other ingredients to a very small amount and then put them in a small saucepan. So these are the result. This is the result here, and as you can see it's only half a jar full of kumquats marmalade. Probably would have been nearer to a jar, but obviously with some of it burning on the bottom of the saucepan I didn't really want to incorporate that into the jar, so this is what I was left with out of which I suppose were only about, what did I pick, about a dozen fruit, so not bad to have got that. So I just thought I'd open it up. I obviously put this straight in to the jar last night, so I thought what I'd do is just have a little taste. I mean it's very thick, so it's certainly got well past the setting date. I'm just gonna it's a little bit firm for what you'd expect to be for marmalade. Perhaps I put too much lemon juice in because I used a whole lemon for the pectin, probably with a quantity of kumquats I probably could have done with half. I mean it's set really well, I mean, but it's set almost too much. I don't know if I'm going to be able to spread it, but the flavour's lovely, to be honest. Nice texture. It's got a bit of tanginess to it that you expect with kumquats. In fact, if you just let me pause the video a minute, I'm going to go and get a slice of toast and try it on some toast. Be back in a second. Well, here I'm back again. Got my toast, got the marmalade spread on it. I'm going to have to practice my marmalade making an awful lot more because it's too thick. It's not easy to spread. I mean you can spread it on the toast, but it's a challenge, so it's too thick. And in fact I had bought some homemade marmalade once at a school fete that was like this. It had obviously been cooked either slightly too hot or slightly too long. It doesn't taste burnt, so I think it was just catching on the bottom of the pan. The rest of it's fine. You can see it's hard to separate the marmalade even when you're biting it. It's a little bit, it's a bit chewy, almost crunchy on some of the pieces of rind, but I think they're the ones that might have been catching on the bottom of the pan. They don't taste burnt, but I think it's made them a bit sort of like a bit too chewy or crunchy. But on the whole, a worthwhile experiment. I mean I would not have eaten those kumquats, I don't suppose, and I could try them candied next time, but very pleasant on toast as a marmalade. Well worth, certainly better than wasting. I mean I'll definitely, if I ever get kumquats again, if I ever get any fruiting myself, I'll definitely consider either candying them, which I haven't tried yet, or making them into a marmalade, and probably hopefully get a larger quantity and make the texture better. Anyway, kumquats marmalade, well worth trying. So thanks everybody for watching the video. please remember to give me a thumbs up. Obviously subscribe to my channel, share the video, click on the bell if you'd like updates on new videos as they come out. I'll catch up with you all soon. Brett out for now.